Hello viewers, this is Dr. Alok Chajid and you are on Already Late, your favorite channel for simplified learning on everything related to economy and personal finance. In this video, I will share 5 reasons why you should not invest in mutual funds. And by the end of this video, I am sure you will get the message loud and clear. So let's not waste any time and get to the reasons straight away. The 5 reasons are: number 1, there is no guarantee of returns in mutual funds. The second reason is investing in mutual funds is very expensive. The third reason is you don't know where your money gets invested when you invest in mutual funds. The fourth reason is you earn better returns by investing directly in stocks rather than investing through mutual funds. And finally, the fifth reason is investing in mutual funds is not tax friendly at all. Now, let me explain these reasons in a slight detailed way. The first and foremost reason for not investing in mutual funds is that there is no guarantee on your returns or even on your principal. Now, investments can be broadly classified as those earning fixed returns like your fixed deposits, PPF accounts, NSC, government bonds, and like. And on the other side, you have investments which give you market-linked returns like your gold, equity, real estate, and so on. Now, let's say you are standing near a river and you are given an empty bucket. And there's a simple task. You have to carry maximum water in the bucket from the river to your house, which is 1 kilometer away, roughly. So the question is, what will you do? Now, you have many choices. On one extreme, you may fill water in the bucket only to an extent which you can comfortably carry without spilling on the way. Your focus in this case is to ensure that no water gets spilled on the way and you still take home whatever is possible. Alternatively, you can fill the bucket completely and try to cover the entire distance, trying to minimize the fall of water from the bucket. Your focus here is to take maximum water home, even if it means you spill some on the way. It's quite possible that you end up taking more water in the second scenario if you're really careful about how you walk back home. If your walk is steady, hands are steadier, and you will spill very little water. The first case was like investing in options that give you fixed return. You will not be afraid about losing any money, but your returns will be on the lower side. The second scenario, it requires higher efforts, but there's a possibility that you earn higher returns. So this second scenario is like you investing in market-linked returns. So if you are looking at low but guaranteed returns, mutual funds are definitely not for you. But if you want to beat inflation comfortably and fulfill all your life goals, market-linked return investments are your only savior, and thus mutual funds become a necessity in your lives. The second reason for not investing in mutual funds is that they are expensive. If you are investing in an equity mutual fund, you incur an expense broadly in the range of 0.7% to 2% of the value of your investment. For example, if the value of your investment is an average of 1 lakh rupees for the entire year, then you end up paying between 700 to 2000 rupees depending on the scheme. And this percentage of expense will be charged every year as long as you are invested in that scheme. I will not comment whether this is high or reasonable or low. I would simply ask you a counter question. What's the expense that you incur on any other investment that you make? How much does the bank charge as an expense on your fixed deposit? Or how much is the expense on your investment in equity shares or gold or your real estate or even insurance for those who consider insurance as an investment? Do you have a definitive answer? Do you actually know how much is the expense every year? For most of these cases, the answer is no. And for most of you people, the answer is no. The problem with investing in mutual funds is not that they are expensive, but it is perhaps that they are transparent about their charges. And that is the only reason why mutual funds get singled out about their expenses. The third reason why you should not invest in mutual funds is that you do not get to know the details of where your money gets invested. When you invest in mutual funds, the fund manager purchases securities according to the objectives of the scheme. Mutual funds disclose their portfolios every month through their fact sheets and monthly portfolio disclosures. Every existing investor, prospective investor, as well as any other person can check this information. You will find out where the scheme has invested the money. Just like in case of expenses, I am again asking you a simple question. Where does your money from fixed deposits go? Where does your money that you invest in PPF goes? Where is your money invested when you invest in a traditional endowment insurance policy? The answer is same. You just don't know. Mutual funds are one of the most transparent forms of investing when it comes to disclosure of portfolios. The fourth reason why you should not invest in mutual funds is that you earn better returns by investing directly in stocks rather than investing through mutual funds. I have heard this so many times in my career spanning of over 17 years today. I have come across many investors who consider themselves better at investing in equities than any fund manager. But of those, I have found very, very few actually who fit that statement. Investing in equities require a lot of knowledge and, in fact, even more control over emotions and behavior. Every now and then, you may end up buying a stock that gives you fantabulous returns. And one or two incidents, and you start calling yourself, yeah, I am the best. You start beating your chest and you say, yes, you are better than the best fund manager. Do not confuse your luck with your investing acumen. Another aspect that you often oversee is the level of risk taken to earn those returns. Mutual funds offer lower risk because of the diversification in roughly 30 to 50 stocks. Can you do that on your own and still come out with fabulous returns? The answer again is most probably a big no. The final reason why you should not invest in mutual funds is that they are not tax friendly. You have so many options like PPF and insurance where you do not have to pay any taxes on the gains that you make. No matter what I say, this fact will not change. But I would still ask you a question, which I've been doing today. If you are given a choice to invest for 10, 15, or 20 years, which of the following two choices you would opt for? One which gives you 5 to 6% per annum tax free, or one which gives you 8 to 10% after paying taxes? Right now, you will give me the answer that the second option is better. But when it comes down to actual decision making, I have seen so many people getting trapped in the first option. Please look at post-tax returns and not tax-free returns. How much you get in your hand after paying tax, that should matter. So I have given you 5 reasons why you should not invest in mutual funds. No? Yes, I have actually thrashed 5 so-called reasons and given you 5 reasons to invest in mutual funds. If you are a first-time investor and want some starting help, or if you are an existing investor who wants me to have a look at your investments and give you some inputs on how to make it better, please write to me at the email ID which is flashing on your screen right now. I will be happy to guide you without any bias. Please do not like, do not subscribe, or do not share the video. What? No, just like the reasons were flimsy, so is this appeal of mine. You know what to do very well. Like, share, comments, and subscribe. Thank you. Happy learning.